What's up, everybody? If you're new here, my name is Heaven. I'm the artist and owner of Illust Creations, which is just an Etsy shop that started off selling stickers like these. I still have those available on my shop if you think that they're cute. Um, it was a hobby, but my goal now is to be a stay-at-home mom. I've always wanted to be a mom, but I would prefer to be a stay-at-home mom to take care of my kids, especially in those younger years. We don't need to get into my trauma, but I don't trust babysitters, and I don't really trust family members either. So yeah, I'm trying to do everything I can to really be more of a present mom, make sure my kids are taken care of and whatnot, rather than doing the whole babysitter and family thing. So yeah, that's my goal, and I'm taking you guys along the way of me trying to grow my business. But today I'm going to show you guys things that I've been working on, things that are going to come soon to my shop, and really just show things out there. So if you see something that I made that I'm talking about and you really want a tutorial and want to see how to do it for yourself, great. I would love to make a how-to video. I just don't want to start making them and just shoving them out there if nobody wants them and wasting my time. Yeah. It already kind of feels that way with this video, but we'll see for sure. I also want to say that this won't be edited unless I chop it up and speed it up in some places, because that's all I'm capable of at the moment. The area behind me is my boyfriend's, not my jurisdiction. I don't go over there. He doesn't come in my area. Excuse me. I am having a hell of a time with allergies, so I might sound like a man and stuffy, and I'm just sorry. I'm struggling. I'm doing the best I can. And we're gonna go from there. Um, so I also want to really quick give a shout out before I get too busy to my last two orders. They coincidentally ordered the same alien face pop sticker and of that size as well. I think I might have accidentally given them a bigger size, to be honest. Um, that's all they ordered. I gave them a crap ton of freebie stickers, and I also gave them keychains. One of them walked away with the blue version of the balloon dog, and the other person walked away with Sweetie the Shark keychain. So just this guy, but as a keychain. Um, those aren't available in my shop because I'm still working on them. But the next person who buys a physical item from my shop will get this Play Dead keychain in their order. Freebies are a privilege, and while supplies last, so this will be my last one because it's the last one that is okay enough to give away as a keychain. It has the resin on it. It just has some minor issues, like there's cracking along the key, along the ring, and then I don't know if you guys could really tell, but there's also bubbling in the resin. I'm still learning how to work with resin. It's a hell of a deal. But speaking of the keychains, that was initially what I had gotten all invested in and like on a bandwagon for. I've made quite a bit. I'm just reusing the designs that I already have to try to make these. Obviously, some of them are just too big or the colors are off, hence why they're not available on my shop. I blame C Pixie Designs. Thank you so much for the inspiration. She comes up with designs and turns them into little earrings, and I think they're really cute, but I have gauges, and I just haven't really been much of a earring kind of girl. So I decided to make keychains, and I went down a rabbit hole learning about different things that you can make from shrink plastic. So I have stuff to make croc charms, phone charms, Nintendo Switch charms, even pins, and obviously the keychains. So that's what I was kind of doing, and then I got distracted because my boyfriend bought me an A1 Mini by Bamboo Lab, and I ended up buying the HMS part, or AMS, to be able to make it multicolor print. So now I'm able to easily 3D print cool things like these without having to stop. I hope you guys didn't hear my stomach growl. Without having to stop and change out the filament myself. The printer does all of it on its own. Really cool, amazing product. I love you, Bamboo Lab, and I would die for the H2D. Just saying, just saying. For those who don't know, H2D is not only a 3D printer, but it's a vinyl cutter similar to the Cricut. So anything the Cricut can do, this printer can do. And then it also has a laser cutter as well. So it would essentially get rid of everything that I'm trying to do, but put in one. So I could get rid of my Cricut, I could get rid of the A1 Mini, get this one thing, and then add on laser cutting on top of that. So I could do acrylic cutting as well. And that's just everything that I am so invested and interested in one, but it's super costly. So that's a goal of mine out there as well. I will give up my right arm to be able to get this printer. Please don't try to cut off my arm. I don't know why. I just saw that very vividly of somebody just walking in here. Just, okay, here you go. I'm just emphasizing how much I want it. Anyways, we're gonna give another shout out. So we did Sea Pixie Design, and then my last two orders. I don't want to say their names because I don't know if they're comfortable with me. I don't even know if they know that I have social media like this, or how they found my Etsy. Sorry, excuse me. But we're gonna give a shout out to Pyahik, Pyahik. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. We'll just show you her little TikTok, but she is showing NFC keychains similar to what I made, and then she's also doing nameplates like this, but she has resin on it. Super cute, really amazing. I think how she's doing it is awesome, and I'm really lucky that I found her TikTok because I wouldn't have known anything about NFC tags in general if it wasn't for her, which I still don't think a lot of people know. So we'll go over that really quick. This is an NFC tag, just a little coin kind of thing, less than an inch thick. I think it's like 0.67 millimeters thick or something like that. They also come in card form, which kind of looks like a credit card, and then they also come in little stickers, so you don't have to have a whole tag. So NFC tags, I'm just going to clear all of my stuff. This is an NFC tag keychain that I made, and it does have an NFC tag in there. And I'm just going to show you guys how it works. So I just tap the back of my phone. I do have Android, so it's down here. And then it's going to pull up my Etsy. I'm just going to show that in live time because it did pull up my Linktree, which has my Etsy, it has my TikTok, my Instagram, and YouTube on it. For proof, you just click whatever you need, and then there's my Etsy shop. This NFC tag can be used for a number of things, so there's a lot of things floating in my head on products on what to make, which will be coming soon, but for now, what I have is just the keychains in general. But I will give a few ideas. So I obviously use mine as more of a business card to promote myself and my business. But you can use it to promote your social media in general, or just your contact information. If you're at the club and there's a cute guy and they're like, oh, what's your number? And you're like, tap this. And then they tap the pixelated heart, and then bam, your phone number is right there. Instead of like your drunken self trying to type in your phone number or just writing down the wrong one, unless you need to, and then don't do that. I don't know if that's a scenario that would ever actually happen, but there's that. It could just have your contact information, like I said. Going off of that, you could have a kid that just struggles with remembering phone numbers or their address. Maybe they're too young or just bad at memory. I don't even know my mom's phone number anymore. Or even just for yourself, like let's say your phone died, and you really need to get a hold of somebody, but you don't know their contact information. You could save it on this tag and then just tap it to somebody else's phone and go from there. If your child gets lost, they could either have this on their house key or their backpack or something that they're always going to have with them attached to it, and then it'll say if lost, tapped here. That could either be in reference to the actual item, like their backpack. Oh, hey, they lost their backpack, but I know who it belongs to and how to get a hold of them, and bam. Or if your child is actually lost, then same thing. Hopefully they don't get kidnapped, but if they do, maybe teach them how to detach this from whatever to give it as a clue that, hey, I'm kidnapped kind of thing. I don't know. It could also be for dogs. I do have paw prints, so you could add this to their collars and whatnot. I'm working on other shapes and whatnot. But I've heard of stories of a girl being at the dog park and this guy memorized her phone number from the dog's collar. Um, but with this, they would obviously have to like fully have their phone out and tap. It would be so obvious for it or not. I tend to open like 50 tabs in my phone if I put my phone and um my phone and my key tag in my pocket. Like I just have unlimited freaking tabs open of my link tree right now because of that. It happens a lot. So hopefully it would be a lot more difficult because then what I'm saying would be a really good idea, a good reason to buy it. But I don't know if I talked about birthdays or whatnot, but they could be a birthday present. Recently had a family member where it was their birthday. Another family member was like, I don't know what to get somebody that has everything. And I suggested something sentimental. So we came up with a Mopar keychain. So it just had a blue M right here and then black Mopar. And then the rest of the keychain was white. We programmed it to link to a YouTube video that we created. We just had a bunch of family members and their closest friends send in a video saying, Happy birthday, we love you. This family member, I guess, cried and then put it on their keys really quick. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. Love you if you see this. I don't really want to say your name because I don't know if you're comfortable with it, but if you know, you know. Um, yeah, so that's an option. Or if you have somebody that passes away, or an anniversary coming up, or somebody a pet that dies, I know that's a lot of mixtures. So for the ones that pass away, it could be like I'm carrying your love with me, and just like a reminder. Like if you're ever missing them, you could just tap it, and then bam, you have a whole video of that loved one that you lost, and hopefully you'll be able to be happy that you can see them again. But I also know like sometimes you just need to cry, especially when you're grieving, and it could help you get there. Or for an anniversary thing, it could be, you could carry my love with you and just have like a whole montage of you and that person and just how much you love them. I think it would be a really cute gift for that as well. Or if you're having somebody that's going away to like college or service, like the army, navy, could have a carrying my love with you or something similar like that. There's a lot of different options. There's contact information, YouTube videos, business card stuff. There's a lot can go into these. It doesn't have to be one sole purpose either. I mean, I could have just strictly done my socials, but I chose to add my Etsy on there. Thanks to Linktree, this is not promoted by them, but it's a really cool app servicing where you just add in a bunch of links and they go to this one link and then they could venture out to whatever links you put on there. So it could be your Amazon storefront, your small business page, your Etsy, your socials, ways to pay. It could be a lot of things. Or you could just have it for one sole purpose. Like I think if you have this one, you might just want to do strictly your TikTok. Hopefully that stays up and running for us in America because that would suck. um, but I also am working on Let's Get Social stands and ways to pay stands. So if you do a lot of markets and you're a small business like me, but you want people to be able to find you on social media, then you could have a Let's Get Social stand, and then it would just have like Instagram or TikTok right here. This is a bad prototype, but it's my second prototype of it. I'm still working on it. But I do plan on offering physical 3D printed products for you guys, but also the STL files. So if you have your own 3D printer and you don't want to pay for a physical product and you would rather just make it at home, maybe you have better filaments than I do and better ideas, I don't know. Just take the file for $1. I believe that's what I'm selling the NFC keychain tags for. At least the files. Sorry, my phone just fell on my foot and that actually really hurt. I'm so clumsy. Um, yeah, so I am offering that stuff on there as a file or the physical product. If you do buy the physical product of the NFC tags, I will be adding resin to it. I am learning how to add resin to the raised ones as well. I did practice, so I think it came out pretty decent, but excuse me, there's some air bubbles in it, so I'm still practicing. But I have the flat ones down pretty good. It came out pretty nice. Just some minor air bubbles or scratches from me like touching it too soon. I don't know. I'm still learning. But for now, any ones that I do have currently made will be available at a discount. If you are interested in a tutorial on making keychains like this one, please let me know. If you want to learn how to make the croc charms, phone charms, or bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, stickers, anything. If you want to learn how to make any of the stuff that I've talked about or shown you guys, please just let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy and willing to make a video on it. Um, Back to this guy though, I will be offering custom nameplates for you guys on my Etsy as well. I personally, I will be limited to the sizing just because the A1 mini plate is pretty small. But if you want something small and subtle to be just chilling in your videos or whatever, I could definitely do that. Um, I made the base plate of it very thin so it can form. So if you're a car person and you have car social media, you know how cool this would be just to have on your dash like bent a little bit, form to it, and just have your handle. I think that would look really amazing. Um, but yeah, that's everything. I'm still working on the prototype for this. I'm learning how to make the files, the models, learning how to 3D print, and just so much right now. So that's why I don't have a lot available on my shops. But yeah, I'm working on a lot of things that you guys just don't get to see very often, and I do plan on making more YouTube videos for you guys. Um, so if you enjoy this video, please like and comment below. Again, if you want to see anything that I've talked about, please let me know. I uh, I would really appreciate it. I hope this video wasn't too long either. I really practiced it a lot and went through it a lot. But I do plan on filming another video here shortly, just walking you guys through some other stuff that I use to up my game. I mean, right now I have a lot of equipment that I didn't have before, and now that I have it, I feel more comfortable making videos on like this. But it's not necessary. It's just something that's helped me. But I do plan on making more videos, and yeah, just stay tuned and come along with me for this journey of trying to grow myself and my business. um, by any means, I don't want you guys to feel obligated to buy anything from my shop. Again, um, we're just testing out YouTube and all the social medias to see how much traction I can get. And yeah, the goal is to grow my business. But if you guys are here just as fans and to come along for the journey, that doesn't mean that you guys have to buy anything. Just watching will be great. I really do appreciate it. I don't want you guys to feel obligated to spend money by any means. But yeah, that's everything that I had today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.